Hey, what's up, guys? Elliot here. So the past couple weeks have been really, I guess, eventful would be the word. I've been really busy and kind of hectic. I'm not in my usual spot because my room's being renovated. So yeah, I'm here instead, and I'm so cold. I'm in my cat dog cookie because it is freaking cold. It is so cold. It's like 33 degrees outside tonight. And it's 9:42. So it is really cold in my house. But yeah, it's been really busy. I'm in the process of getting a new job, and I can't talk much about it, but it's like the process to get in it was really, really long. It took like 2 weeks for me to get into it. Um, and that's not including like orientation or anything like that. It's just like strictly paperwork and background checks and stuff. So I've kind of been like really anxious about it because I didn't know if I was gonna get it or not. But I'll be starting that soon. So I'll be starting that this coming week, which will be fun. I'm really excited to start and have a job back here again. So that'll be fun. I've kind of been down on myself lately. I was really negative for like one of the weeks because I think I was just over stressing, and I kind of like got in this like bubble, and I didn't want to come out of my bubble, and I was like fuck all everybody else. And I mean, obviously I didn't say that. I'm not like rude like that, but that's just how I felt, and I was like, I really just wanted to stay secluded in my bubble because I was like super stressed and freaking out and really anxious about everything. And I took, like, I don't know, like during the midst of it, I kind of like took a step back and was like, okay, I need to stop doing this. I need to stop acting like this because you can't do that all the time. And I kind of like reevaluated myself and then kind of apologized for being so standoffish. And so yeah, I got out there and I started like talking to old friends and people that I used to talk to, and one of the reasons I didn't want to talk to people who knew me before was because I didn't want to explain me being trans. I just kind of wanted them to like accept it, and I realized like you can't just do that. You can't have people who um, like you can't just expect them to just be like, oh yeah, okay, like as much as I want them to. And actually, I was afraid mostly that they were just gonna reject it and be like, oh, well, that's weird, or what the hell's wrong with you, and yada yada. Because I always think the worst of things. Like that's just my mo. I think like there's no positive. It's always negative. So I honestly thought that they were gonna be like, wow, what the fuck, like you changed. Okay, goodbye. And that wasn't the case. I met 2 or 3 of my old friends, and they were all like, so. And they were like, it's 2015, like, okay, that's not weird. And they all just kind of accepted it and was like, so what else has been going on? And I was like, oh, all right, like, that's great. Like, I don't know why we expected them to not adjust, because they were really, like, they were great, great friends, back in high school. So, like, I don't know why I expected that, but just, I don't know, just me explaining it and everything is just kind of like a difficult process that I try not, that, like, I try to avoid just because it's so, um, I guess panic inducing, I don't know, anxiety inducing to me, because then I get all these questions and, like, I'd rather just not answer them. I'd rather people just be like, yeah, dude, your name is Elliot, like, got it, instead of like, because a lot of the questions that I got were like body oriented wise and things like that, and I told him, I was like, I don't really feel like talking about this right now. Like, is it possible we can talk about this at a later date? If you have anything else you want to ask me, like, that's totally fine. And we just kind of had like a huge conversation, summing everything up. And once we got through it was all great. It was like we hadn't like stopped talking. Like there wasn't a grace period. It was like we were right back in high school, and we were like sitting at the lunch tables and stuff and just like talking, and that was great. Because I haven't done that in forever, and so I just kind of got out there and decided that it was time to stop being so scared and stop being so like self-conscious about myself and just kind of be me like I normally am, and I normally give off like a I don't give a damn attitude, because I try to not to let everything affect me, and sometimes it just gets to you. So I kind of just had to like take a step up and just do it. And I had a great time. I had a great time with all of them this past week, and I'm just kind of chilling out today because I actually went out last night. Like, if you know me, like I don't party hard. I don't drink hardcore. I don't smoke like ridiculously. I just don't do that. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the type of person who my friend told me, they're like, they said that I'm the kind of person that I can just go out for smoothies and I will make that an adventure, because that's just the kind of person I am. I don't need alcohol and booze to heighten that up. But like I said, I was trying to take a step out of my comfort zone. So I went out last night and had a great time with a bunch of friends, and we enjoyed loud music and pool, because I love playing pool. I'm not that good. I won both games, but I'm not that good. But I really enjoyed it, and it was just great to do that. And I hope to like open up more and do that more as a person who I am, and the person who I'm meant to be. And another cool thing that I found out, well, not that I found out, I researched gender therapists in my area, and unfortunately there isn't any directly around me, which really sucks, but there is some in the state. So the one that I got highly recommended is 3 hours from me. Now that's not too bad. I could have had to like go to different states. Excuse me. But I made Halloween cookies. But yeah, so I found a gender therapist that's 3 hours away from me, and he like his site kind of puts it in like layout format for you. So each one of his sessions is $165, but that includes, like, I think each one of his sessions is $80, but the one that includes your referral, like if you want your gender markers changed on your ID, if you want papers, I think like for name changes and things like that, or name change references or something like that, like that's all included in the 165 session, and I think that's freaking awesome. And I'm just waiting for a reply back, but I'm hoping that'll go good. He also does Skype conferences, so I don't actually have to drive out there, but if I'm gonna see somebody for this, I much rather do it face to face. But that was one of the good things that I found out, so I'm really stoked about that and so excited. So once I get everything rolling and on the ball for this, and kind of have everything set in place and my money saved up and whatnot, I will be seeing him as soon as I can. And that was another thing that was cool last night, was that when I got introduced to people, I could introduce them to myself, and it was just nice just having people like just call me by my name. Like, I know it's such a simple fact, and it's something like that you would most likely take for granted, but just hearing that all night, like, hey Elliot, you want a drink? Hey Elliot, you okay? Like, hey, are you doing, like, are you good? Like, you want to play pool? You want to do this? Like, that was so uplifting, and so I don't know any other words, like, but I was elated when, like, throughout the entire night, because it was just, I don't know, it was one of those things, like, I just felt good, and I hadn't felt, like, I don't know, like, I feel good, like, normally, but I just felt awesome, and I was just so, like, ecstatic and about everything, and it was great. And I don't know, it's so silly because it's something so simple and so small that makes a difference. Like that makes you feel different and makes you feel better. And I mean, even the fact that I like found a gender therapist that was um, semi close to me is awesome, and I am so thrilled about that. And I just like I can't wait. Like I honestly can't wait. And I think the waiting part is like the most frustrating because you just have to, I don't know, there's nothing you can do to like speed it up other than like ignore it and then it'll be here. But I'm just so excited. And like I don't know, this month just seems to be like such a great month. And um Halloween is coming and that's like my time to shine. So I absolutely love Halloween. I actually have I probably will take pictures of it, but I have I'm gonna be a I'm gonna be a skeleton, and I have like face paint and this wicked shirt that's like a long sleeve shirt, but it's got bones all around it, and it's got bones on the back. And I was gonna wear like slacks and suspenders and stuff like that. I'll probably take a picture, but that'll be fun, and I can't wait for that. And there's supposed to be a couple things that I'm going to for then too, but I can't wait. That's gonna be so fun. And I also found a bunch of home remedies and stuff for like recipes for foods and stuff that look like Halloween-esque. So Halloween-ish, esque. But that will be fun. And I don't know, I'm just so excited. And like there's a bunch of people that I'm watching too that like I can see their changes. Because like the transgender people that I see, I can see their changes and see like when they started and when they finished. And I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be me. Like, I will be so different. And I was explaining the changes to a good friend of mine, who lives up the road from me, because he was curious. And because I said something. It was something along the lines of, oh yeah, like, it'll be weird to have a beard. I was like, I feel like I'd probably have like a goatee, because like, I've got like mustache hairs here, like already. I don't know. I just have them, and then I've always had like the hairs here, like I don't know. It's just like line here, and then it's like fuzzy. But I've always had like mustache hair. I don't know. I used to shave it at some point, and then I gave up. But I was like, I'll probably have like a goatee thing just because of where my hair is now. And he was like, you'd get that, and I was like, well, it's kind of a package. Like you don't like not get it. Like you don't choose to not get it. It's not like a questionnaire. Like you check off what you want. It doesn't work that way. Trust me. Otherwise I'd check off having pimples, because that's not gonna be fun. And he was like, oh, okay. And I asked him, I was like, what is, because he was struggling with calling me the correct gender. Like he had no problem with my name, but he had problems with still calling me he, him, they, them. And I was like, look, if it's easier, you can still call me they, them. Like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And I was like, but once I'm on T, the changes will be prominent, so it will help you. And that was another thing that people were asking me was, what do I prefer to go by, or if it's weird, what do they call me? And I told them, like, you just say they, them if you don't feel comfortable. If you do, you just he, him. It's not, And I was like, but I'm not gonna like crucify you for it if you mess up. I'll just correct you, and then that's it. And like I said, I could see him struggling, so I was like, what's what's the biggest issue for you? And he said that like he kind of still, because he's known me from high school as well, and he was like, I just see like the older you. And then that's when I told him, I was like, yeah, it will change a lot. Like my body mass will shift. I'll have a more square body shape. I will, like, I'm hoping at least that my jawline will like I guess get like more edgier. I don't know. My face will not look as round. And I was like, it'll look different. I was like, and I will look a lot more masculine. At least feature-wise. So I was like, so that will help you, because I won't look like this. I'll look more manually. And he was like, okay, because he didn't know anything about that, and he just didn't know. And then I was like, and then my voice will drop too, so I'll sound more manly too. Because I think I don't think I have the girliest of, or the most feminine of voices, but it's there, like, obviously. And there's nothing I can do about it. But, yeah, so I was like, it will help, like, when I get on it. And when I get on it, I will be more, more vocal, more vigilant about correcting, because I can't be on T and you still having this mistake, like, or making these mistakes. Like, it's not going to be your fault, but I will correct you on it just because I don't want it to continue. And, like, he was like, oh, okay, like, I kind of just cleared it up for him because I think he was afraid to ask. So, you know, I was like, you know, if you ever have any questions, like, don't hesitate to ask. I will always answer them for you, unless it's something kind of, like, personal to me, like, if it's something that you wouldn't feel comfortable of me asking you, then it's the same in reverse. And he was like, you know, okay, I understand that. I understand, like, your boundaries and everything. So, yeah, so, I mean, I just cleared a couple things up for them, and, I don't know, life has just gotten a lot easier as of this month, or at least this week, since I've tried to take a new approach to things. And I've gotten everything a little bit situated, and it's not as chaotic as it was before, because, like I said, 2 weeks ago, it was like boom, 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 things were back to back to back, and I had no time to do anything, and it was all just hectic, and I need to do this now, I need to get things now, but then I was waiting for responses so I can do them, and it was just crazy, and I kept having to go back and forth, and my job is like 30 minutes away, so it was just like, it was just a lot of time and a lot of stuff to deal with, and then we're getting work on the house, so, like, I was dealing with house stuff, and it was just a lot of things going on at once. So now that I've taken a step back, got a little bit of breathing room, explaining things, so things are a little bit more clear to everyone, and friends and family, then it just got easier, and it will get easier as time goes on. I just need to remember that and keep that in mind. That way, I don't get caught up in the stress and the anxiety of it all. But yeah, so this video is long enough as it is. I just want to give a little update. I will hopefully keep the pace as one a week, as I promised. But you know that you know me, like, I go with the flow, and that's how it's gonna be. This is Elliot. I'll catch you guys hopefully on a better day, and not when I'm in my pajamas freezing and 33-degree weather outside. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween month, and I will see you next week.